Hello, welcome back to my channel. So there is an album that I listened to when I was in high school, and I listened to it at a point in my life where I was really going through some drastic changes and loss. And it's unfortunate because it's a really good album, but I just can't listen to it anymore because every time I do, I just immediately am transported back to this place. So today, I'm gonna listen to that album and rate the songs on how much they still hurt, whether they're a certified banger, and then a rating of 1 out of 10 stars. I really do believe in being vulnerable on the internet. And I love sharing my life experiences, however bad and awful and heartbreaking they are. So today we are going to listen to the album that I have not listened to all the way through in years, because this album really hurts to listen to. Now, before I tell you guys what the album is, I need to set the scene for the period of my life when I was listening to this. Picture this. It's 2015. It is summer before your senior year of high school. You're young, you're beautiful, you're about to be a senior in high school, you're on the cusp of adulthood, right? And it's your senior year. You think that you are going into this high school musical shit type thing. And about 2 weeks into the school year, your dad gets diagnosed with liver cancer. Within 2 weeks, he is in the hospital due to his organs shutting down. And on your 17th birthday, you get the terminal diagnosis from his doctor. I don't know how to describe it besides lost. Sorry, guys. Hurt. Lost and hurt. And music has always been a solace to me. It has always been something I find like so much comfort in. I love just putting my headphones in and just listening to music. So this album was one that I had listened to right at the start of my senior year, and it really had a place with me and my friends, and it was like the album of 2015. The songs from this album showed up on one of my Spotify playlists the other day, and I was like, I really think I have a unique experience with grief and loss, and I would just like to take you guys on a journey. So today I'm going to be listening to BlurryFace by 21 Pilots, and I'm going to be ranking all 14 of their songs, just discussing them and maybe giving them a rating on how much they meant to me at the time and what my feelings are now, and honestly, whether or not I just fuck with the song, because 21 Pilots is good. I was not on the 21 Pilots hate bandwagon a few years ago. They're fucking good. I'm gonna put my headphones in and let's get started. I truly don't think any music experience is complete without listening to it with Apple headphones on. These things have magic in them. They're so good. Little ASMR content for you there. Okay, let's get started. Song 1 was Heavy Dirty Soul, and I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. That's a good fucking song. Now this is a certified 2015 classic.
My name's BlurryFace and I care what you think. Turn back time to the good old days.
Not 2015.
Saying us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Song number 2 was Stressed Out. That one is so 2015. Honestly, I give that one, it's gonna be a 7 out of 10. It's very 2015. No offense, 21 Pilots. I could never have written that song, but it is a product of the time. Let's move on to song 3. White Girl Dance. That part is so good. His voice is so high. Song number 3 was Ride. It's good. It's very fun. It's very summertime. Memories. Song 4 is... I don't think I liked this one so much the first time I heard it. I don't know. Let's see.
What I shouldn't do, I will fight. I know I'm emotional. What I want to say, I will try.
Song 4, fairly local. Not one of my favorites. I just didn't vibe with it. I didn't vibe with the lyrics. I didn't vibe with like the instrumentals. It's not my favorite song. I'm gonna give that one a 5 out of 10. This next song does get me in my feelings. This is my high school best friend and we're still besties. This is our song. And every now and then it'll show up on one of our Spotifys and I always have to send it to her and she always sends it to me. I remember riding around in her car with like the sunroof open and just sticking our hands up with this song blasting. And it just felt so free. Like it was just such a beautiful time. High school was not like a great time for me, but maybe it's because this summer is so drenched in grief for me, but I remember the memories before my dad dying so sweetly. Like this was just like the beautiful summer, the summer of my dreams. I would kill for another summer 2015. All right, let's go to song 5. The songs on the radio are okay, but my taste in music is your face. That's so 2015.
I'm alive, she's the terror in my heart. I'm on fire, she's the terror in my...
That was song number 5, Tear in My Heart. 10 out of 10 song. I think this is the first one on the album that starts to kind of get me in my feelings a little bit because this song is just so summer of 2015. Okay, chat, new goal. Count how many times I say summer of 2015. Anyways, I think this is the point where things are gonna start to get like a little heavier, like the more emotional songs. These are the next ones coming up are the ones that I know like really, you know what I mean? So, all right, let's go on.
They say in your lane, boy, but we go where we want to. They think this thing is a highway.
Song 6, Lane Boy. Not one of my favorites. Sorry if that's your favorite. It's just not my style. I'm gonna give that one like a 4 out of 10. I just don't care for it. Again, this is my opinion. If you don't agree with my opinions, then get better opinions. Now this one's got a little kick to it.
I don't know if this song is a surrender or a rebel. I don't know if this one is about me or the devil.
That was song 7, The Judge. I don't remember it having that many like beat switches in the song. That one was one that I really loved 10 years ago. Let's continue.
Scared of my own image.
Scared of my own immaturity.
Even when I doubt you, I'm no good without.
That was song number 8, Doubt. You know, I feel like I'm gonna jinx myself by saying this, but like, I really thought I was gonna be like misty-eyed by now. Like, this album was gonna have me like getting choked up. Because in the past, whenever I've listened to this, it like have to like turn off the radio because like it would just hurt so bad to listen to this. But so far, I'm doing okay. So, let's move on.
Help me polarize, help me down. Those stairs is where I be adding all my problems. Help me polarize, help me out. My friends.
This song is so f***ing good, but all I can think of is the vine of someone throwing a bowl of rice down the stairs. I love specifically this next part of the song. I think it is so good, even 10 years later.
Domingo en fuego. I think I lost my halo. I don't know where you are.
That was track 9, Polarize. That's 10 out of 10 for me. That song just fucking hits. Banger.
Yeah. What's in your hair? I just wanna know what's on your mind. I used to say I wanna die before I'm...
Track 10, We Don't Believe What's on TV. it is going to be a 5 out of 10 for me, but I also want to take a moment to acknowledge that the ukulele industry owes a lot of its success in business to 21 Pilots. These bitches had a ukulele and a dream, and by God, they made it work. Let's continue.
I'm taking this moment to live in the future. Release me from the present. I'm obsessing on these questions. Why I'm in denial that they tried this suicidal session. Please use discretion when you're...
That was track 11, Message Man. I'm gonna give that one a 6 out of 10. It's just not okay. It's just not my thing anymore. So we have 3 songs left, and I don't know why I felt like there were more songs on this album that had me really up. Maybe I'm misremembering how bad this album used to hurt me, or maybe I'm just like in a better spot now. Maybe I'm healed a little bit more. But grief isn't something that you really heal from, and that's a wound that really sticks around forever. And the grief that you experience 50 years ago can hurt just as bad today as it did when it first happened. So, I don't know. Let's continue and see. This one's funky.
You make the fire in my bones will make it grow. Where we're from, there's no sun. Our hometowns.
I love a funky beat with weird lyrics, and 21 Pilots does that so well. And that was track 12, Hometown. No tea, no shade. This part does sound like an Old Navy commercial. That was track 13, Not Today. That one was upbeat. That one was fun. That one was funky. I'm gonna give that one an 8 out of 10. We have one song left. Track 14 is called Goner. Let's give this one a listen and see how it feels.
I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath. Slip away into the sound. The ghost of you is close to me. I'm inside out. You're underneath. I've got 2 faces. Blurry's the one I'm not.
Well, guys,
Got 2 faces.
that was it. I listened to the full album. I'm really surprised that I'm not more emotional about this, that there's only like a couple songs that got me like a little bit sad. Because I remember years ago, like I couldn't even listen to a single song on this album. So here's to growth, I guess. I'm just surprised that it's not hitting me the same way that it has over the last couple of years. And it may just be the time of the year. Usually around the anniversary of my dad's death is when I start to get like really emo again, and I start like I start just staying inside, and I kind of fall into a hole. And it's unfortunate because it's right around my birthday too, so my birthday is just it's not like a fun time of the year for me because it's so close to when my dad died. But if you've watched this far, thank you, really. I mean it. I think this is awesome if you stick around and you watch me yap about my lore and my past, especially about something that really like means something to me. This was the album that I listened to as my dad got his diagnosis and was dying. This is, to me, the soundtrack of his death. And I remember laying on my bedroom floor days before he died, headphones in, and just listening to this album on my MP3 player, because that was the only bit of escape that I had at the time. Just something to stop the overwhelming thoughts of his impending death. So this album has such a spot in my heart. And I encourage you guys to give it a listen, and let me know what you guys think of the album. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.